Hi, this is Don McAllister, and welcome to another weekly tip video. Back in episode 755, I covered Agenda for Mac and iOS. Agenda is a fantastic note-taking tool with the potential of taking over from Evernote or Apple Notes. One of the main limitations when I first recorded the show back in June 2018 was the lack of support for images and file attachments. Well, I'm glad to say this has now been addressed in the latest version, so this tip show demonstrates some of the new features, making Agenda an even more powerful note-taking solution. So this is Agenda on the Mac, and I'll take a look at Agenda on iOS later, but I really would suggest taking a look at episode 755 to fully understand some of the main features of Agenda. Now, file attachments are not just limited to images, but let's start with an example image. So to get an image into Agenda, if I just go to the application, if I select a note, let's say I want to place, if I just backspace here, I want to place an image here. Several ways of doing it. I can go up to Note, and then I can say Attach File. You'll see there's a Shift Command A keyboard shortcut. Let me go ahead and say Attach File, and let's just go ahead and attach this image. Another way to do it would be to Control or right click and then select from the pop-up menu Attach File. And again, I can go through the same process. Let's just say Cancel for now. Or I can go down to the bottom, hit the cogwheel and say Attach File from here as well. So I'll go ahead and put that image back in, which is that one. We'll say Open. Okay, and there is my image. Now, as you can see, this is the full width of the note. To have an image expand full width, you do need the premium account. You need to subscribe to the premium service within Agenda. But if I just click on it once, you'll see there are some of the things here as well. So first off, I can rename it. So if I wanted to call this landscape, say, then I could change the display options. So inline. So you'll see I just get this little indication here showing me that there's an image. It's called landscape. I click on it once more, I can create a thumbnail. Click once more, I can create a thumbnail and title. So you can see there, landscape is the title. Or again, as I say, if you have the premium option within Agenda, you can click on full width and it will take up the full width of the note. Some of the things to point out while we're in here as well. I can do a quick look. If I want to see the image, I can just tap on here. Or I just tap away. With the image selected, just hit the space bar, which will also take you into Quick Look. So if I come away, tap once more. At the bottom of the menu, I have options for Open, Share, Export, and Copy, as well as Delete. But I'll just tap away for now. Drag and drop is also supported. So if I just select the image again, hit Escape. So that image is now selected. Let's just scroll down. Let's say I wanted to move this, say up to here. Just release. And that will be dropped into its new position. If I want to drag and drop from the Finder, say, I just select the image from the Finder and drag that across into Agenda. In fact, while we're here, let's have a look at some of the others. So if I go down to here, say I want to drag in something like a PDF. That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from ScreenCastsOnline. ScreenCastsOnline is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only ScreenCastsOnline Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital ScreenCastsOnline monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit ScreenCastsOnline.com today and become a ScreenCastsOnline member.